In a short time, the garden has just been evolving and changing. Remember when it was just looking like all dirt and mud? And now look at it. Just coming alive. Hello and welcome to Catherine's Garden. So good to be here with you today. Now I have been walking around the garden and just looking at all of the things that are in bloom. It's amazing how the tulips are opening up and the daffodils are just about finished, but then there's some late blooming daffodils that are about to open, and it is just such a pleasant day today. It has been raining for the last couple of days, so everything is so green and lush. I am so pleased at how this Asian pear tree has developed. It is now flowering and just looking so beautiful. Look at the blossoms. I planted this tree last year in the fall, and I just wanted to create like a food forest, and I went to my local nursery and I purchased this pear tree. It looks so at home here in my garden. Now it's a variety of different Asian pears. If you look at the tag, 3 varieties and 1 semi-dwarf, self-pollinating, ripens early to late August. So I can look forward to receiving fruit, harvesting pears. I'm excited about this, and I'm very happy to see how beautiful this has turned out. Look at that. The blooms are gorgeous. And this area is just looking so nice. I also planted some tulips here, and these are later forming tulips. Isn't that beautiful? And different from my other tulips. Here's another one that's opened up. The daffodils are gone, but the hostas are opening up, and I like the contrast of the leaves of the daffodils with the leaves of the hosta and the variegated grass. This particular bed is filling out so nicely. And here is the peach tree, which had a lot of blossoms, and I'm looking forward to peaches. There's one last blossom there. And then also the apple tree in the background there. These particular daffodils have been holding out. And I really like how the yellow's showing up with the leaves of the hostas. The garden is truly filling out nicely. The hostas are coming up and just looking spectacular. My Stilbe, Goat's Beard, bee balm, figs, not figs, ferns. I mean ferns. Tulips. I believe this is a wild mustard plant, but they have little white flowers that's so pretty. My allium. Bishopweed. I even see some strawberry plants coming back here. And this plum tree is opening up and flowering as well. And let's see what type of plums. Stanley, semi-dwarf prune plum, self-pollinating, late August. And I think that I'm going to have some plums too. This is what the apple tree looks like. It has really been flowering, or not flowering, I should say, leafing out. I don't know if it's going to flower. And here's the other one. But at least they came back. I had bought it from Lowe's on sale, half price. But this bed looks very nice. The tulips that I planted are coming up, and hopefully, they'll just bring forth a beautiful display. The alliums are there as well. And here is the other plum tree. And it has flowered as well. It's blooming. So I believe that I'm going to get some plums from this tree too. And this is a yellow egg dwarf plum, self-pollinating, ripens late August as well. This bed is beautiful. Now over here, this has turned out really nice and is filling out. I still have my red tulips here in the corner. They're holding out. But then I also now have these yellow tulips. I love this patch right here. It has just been raining a lot this April. Today's the last day of April, by the way, April 30th. My lanium, yellow lanium's coming out, which looks good, with the yellow tulips and the shrub. And then I have these hostas. This hosta is called Francis Williams, Sir Francis William, and it's going to be huge. It'll fill out this whole space. And then I have a patch of red tulips here. and the scattering of yellow tulips in the back. And then my rose bush, the climbing rose bush, is over there that I bought from Home Depot. But then there's my other climbing rose bush. It's been with me for a long time, but I'm going to have to trim it up, see what happens next. And then this is another rose bush. I have here a hydrangea plant that I'm trying to protect from frost because I really would want it to flower. So we'll see how good I'm able to do that to protect it from bad weather. The garden is just looking so fresh. It's early morning. It just finished raining, and I really love when I'm out here at this time because everything is just popping. The colors are fresh and popping. You can see the different various colors of green, shades of green, and everything just looks alive, plump, and beautiful. That are just rising. Before they were just little turns, little curls, but now they're filling out. And then I have also this barberry that I put in place at the beginning when I first put this bed together. I just love those pansies with the yellow tulips, the white pansies. In the center of the pansies, there's that little dot of yellow, and it goes well with the yellow tulips. Everything is just coming alive. May Garden is going to be so spectacular. And I have here some daffodils that are about to open. This is my rose bush. And these tulips here are from last year. They came up in spite of the fact that we were digging around them and disturbing them. I had placed the same tulips on this side. This bed is so beautiful. And the tulips returned, as well as red tulips that I had planted the previous year. So each year I just need to keep adding tulips, and they'll all come together and create their own design. Now over here I planted these tulips. They have not opened yet, but they will. I like them even in this form. And these daffodils have decided to open. They're small and dainty. The lilac bush is full of blooms and soon will be opening up. But I love this with the rose bush, knockout rose bush, the other shrub behind it, and the lilac bush. Very pretty. And this border turned out so pretty with these tulips. I'm just admiring the tulips because now they're in their full display. I'm going to show you the package. And this is how it is supposed to appear. I think it came out really nice. I think these tulips are from last year with the purple and yellow. But these are this year's. It looks spectacular. This Rosa rugosa rose is just so pretty. I just love the way and the structure of this. Look at these leaves. And it just mixes in so well with this other plant. I don't remember what the name of it is, but I know that this is a euonymus. So this whole side here is just very pretty with the rose bush here. Look at these leaves. This rose is a knockout rose. And these are perennial geraniums with, of course, the arborvitae. So the tulips are just kind of tucked in there. And I have some allium coming, as well as tick seed. This combination, it's just pretty. Like, share, and subscribe to Catherine's Garden. Now, I know later on in May, everything is just going to come alive. So I am so much looking forward to the blooming of even more plants. I love the late spring garden. Thank you for watching and subscribe to Catherine's Garden. Bye.